Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome back to Dead Bear DIY. Sorry, Dead Bear Downtime. Yeah, I've been having to do a lot of planning today. Dead Bear Downtime, and we are doing another live stream of our One Day at a Time, a Space Engineers Survival playthrough. It is Wednesday. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure how long we're going to be streaming today because I am plumb wore out. Physical therapy was very challenging today, so I'm tired. But I wanted to get some streaming in, and we're going to be doing that today. One day at a time. And when we last left off, we had arrived here at Bailey's Folly. What we're actually going to be doing is salvaging a bunch of this stuff. So some of it I am planning on using for additions to our base, but a number of things are just going to be ground down. So I'm not sure how chatty I'm going to be today. Like I said, I am tired. So I will try to not leave a ton of dead air, but we're just going to get to it. A lot of grinding today. Items a little further down here, so I'm gonna hold on, guys. See, I'm gonna go ahead and pull. Now we got a couple of, I showed you yesterday, we've got a couple of, not conveyors, should be the pipes. I'm gonna try to get them without destroying them. Are they on the backside? Maybe they're on the backside. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay. Alright, we'll move along the back. Thought they were on the front side here. It's that side. Yeah. Should be able to come in here. There we go. We should see him here soon. Anything? There's the remote control. Go ahead and take that out. Get back to work over here. Hey Morbin, how you doing? We got some pipe coming down here soon. I just don't know where we're going to see it. Time I see the sparks, it makes me worried that I've got it in the wrong spot. Anything there? Huh. Pretty sure we had. Yeah. There is. Oh, it's on the side. I totally blew this. All right. Okay. Yeah, I messed that up big time. Okay, so we're here. Okay. Should be able to take out. Stuff cleared out so I can. I'm not sure if I really need to. Grind these out. You know what? I think we're gonna be all right. I think we'll do it. Something attached there. Not sure what. Betting it's over here. Nope. That's not it. All good being on. Often gets annoying. It's load running out somewhere from. Wow, I have to turn my headphones out to block it out. Wow, that's crazy. That could be. Yeah, the physio was. It was tough today, but it was good. So. It says I understand what the possible. That's red. Means there's something attached to it. Not sure what. Oh, the railing, which is underneath the ground there. Okay, what do we got flying by? Timid wanderer. No worries. Okay, I'm not going to take that out right now. It is. I think it's a little too early with the new physical therapy regimen for me to be able to tell whether I'm seeing an improvement or not. So just kind of. I guess what I'm doing everything I can to make sure that I'm not taking it too easy on myself, like making sure I'm doing the work. So doing the work comes with some discomfort. There's nothing I can really do about that. You know, it is what it is. So sometimes it's like it feels like it's doing good stuff, and then other times it's like, what am I doing to myself? What am I doing to myself? So, yeah. All right. Oh, we got something there. Not sure what that is. That's probably. A bit to show. A whole lot. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I can say with all sincerity that I really hope it helps too. You know, part of me is like, okay, if it doesn't get any better than what it is right now, can I live with it? Well, of course I can live with it. You know, I'm not. But hopefully we can make things better. So. I mean, I'm getting older. I mean, there's some stuff is just never going to feel good. So, much as I hate to admit it. Where... I see a flash of yellow there. I thought I did first. Yeah, it's red. It's not yellow. It means there's something else attached there. It's gone. I know there's not a whole lot to these particular pieces, so... something. Be a bunch. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to put that in. Put up with the pain and constant ache in my right shoulder for a few years. Didn't improve until I left my old job and didn't have to use a particular piece of equipment. The ache got so... yeah. I guess the big thing that I don't want to lose is range of motion. That's really the big thing, you know. Again, the older I get, you know, I know there's things that just aren't gonna. It's not gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna be able to do the things I did when I was younger. So I try to keep that in mind. I want to be mostly functional, you know, where with just common sense and, you know, being smart, I'm not putting myself at any more risk of getting hurt. That's really my big thing. But yeah, the ache is one of the more, that's one of the more frustrating parts, just because it doesn't necessarily have to be like a bring you to tears type pain. It's just the constant presence of discomfort, which shoot, we got a bad guy. I do have a gun. Okay. Forgot we had people in here. I will take your stuff. Goodbye. This is not one that I'm looking to, this is one of the buildings I would look to relocate. So I get rid of that one. Get rid of that block. We're gonna have to dig so much of this out. That's just gonna suck. Red, red. This one. We can get this one out. Yeah, these are all going to be. Okay. Let's change this. We're going to put this a half block. Great, I can't put it there because our robot guy is. You disappear? Please disappear. So I fell through the hole. Still there. The battery. Let's find out where this remote control is. Seeing it. Hey. That one. So this is a good habitat module. I mean, to me, this is easily something that we can adapt to use on our stuff. So let me do a quick. Do a subterranean survey. See what our stack is here. Okay. I got two. We got a layer of blocks under there we can cut out. We're just gonna have to dig out some of this stuff. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm not gonna. We won't wait. Go ahead and at least get the building ready. Yeah. All right. Nope. Get that one first. Okay. Have to clear out these little sections here. Let's. 'Cause 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 'c Gotta be careful. Don't blow up any blocks. Not that the blocks can't be replaced, I just don't want them damaging other blocks when they blow up. What? 1, 2, 3? Yeah. Shouldn't fall on me. Yeah, we're good. Just a little piece right there. I don't think that's going to be in the way. But try to. Come on, buddy. There you go. All right, so that one's ready. Head to the next one here. Go. Double check, make sure nothing that way. Main building. There too, huh? Oh. Getting rid of a lot of stuff here. Split it. Stuff's not bad. What do we got up above there? Serenity X. Ooh, that's that one I said I wanted to catch, isn't it? Serenity X. I don't know if I've got the... Yeah. That is such a nice... This one we were looking at in the other, right? So many guns. I feel like I could... Ooh. One of she said you wanted to... Yeah. Ugh. Not at a great... O2... Okay, I can kind of get away with that. Correct, yeah. Go ahead and put that there. I don't have a survival kit here, so we'll end up over at the... God, I hope we end up over at the other place instead of... I think I turned off the survival kit on the logistics base. There's... 1344. 1353. Oh, it's going to be close. Probably gonna end up, yeah. I guess we'll see. And let's see what we can do. Is he coming after me? Shoot, he is. Don't know how I managed that. Whoa, that's not good. That's not good. Nope. Yep, not good. Yeah, he was really unhappy with me. And wasn't expecting him to actually, like, come after me. I guess is the best way to... Where's the body location? Okay. I need to get up to speed and throw myself here a little bit. Yeah, very feisty. I think I need to be in a little bit more of a full state of equipment. Okay. So I'll just throw myself right at him. Let's see what we got here. I think I'll be able to get there without him coming after me. Yeah, this will be easy. Except kid in every skip, yeah. Okay. Hmm. You know, I went. Technically go after him again, but I don't. It probably wouldn't be the best idea. Getting heavy. All right. Is a wind turbine? Yeah. You. These things. Goodness. Let's see. Sounds good. Always be prepared. They seem to pop at the most. They do. Definitely do. I need to do a little bit more research on that platform too, so I can kind of figure out where the best angle of approach is. I mean, we got to him. That was the cool thing. I just wasn't expecting the... And that's really my fault. I should have expected some sort of reaction, but I did not. So... It's going to be a building, and then we got a couple turrets. Alright. I got a bunch of stuff over here, actually. It's assemblers. Make sure I haven't got anybody in here that's going to give me any issues. Ooh. Parts. Nothing there. Might have something here. Nice. On the far side, we're gonna get all right. Got one in the middle there? Huh. Did not have that one on the other one. Interesting. Okay. Come on. Stuck. I don't have my drill. Stuff back. Dig this out, at least in the middle. Some ice down there. I don't think we're gonna get that low, but got a question, Marvin. Being from New Zealand, See a lot of stuff about Bluey. Hey, 1701, good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. I think I got everything with these. Nope, not yet. Yeah, Morbin. Yeah. I was just curious if it's, like, pervasive over there like it is over here. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'll be honest with you, I'm a huge fan of this show. Mainly because it makes me laugh. I got it playing in the background. Which is kind of a story in itself. But every now and then I find myself kind of having to stifle a chuckle because of something I hear in the background. Awesome, 1701. You have to let me know. And I don't know. Is your channel already up and going, or are you working on bringing it up? Pretty sure I broke something. Did I? Nope, not yet. Okay, we're close. And we get done, let's see. Haha, all good. I only really heard mention of it in an ad for a live show. People in suits or puppets looks creepy. Like that, dude. True. Yeah. They got they're actually doing a live show tour over here in the States. I don't know if my wife, mom, dad, and I, or mom bear and I enjoy watching this show. Like I said, it just makes us laugh. I don't know if we're gonna go see a live show. I just can't imagine it being as entertaining. 1701, it's up and running. All right, awesome. I will, what do you call it? I'll check it out. I will check it out. Yeah, oh, man, that's not what I wanted to do. Part of Star Trek Online. Now it's Space Engineers and Viking Rise. Oh, cool. I haven't played. I never played the Star Trek Online. I kind of got out of the MMOs, or I say that the last game I really played before I got back into Space Engineers was Sea of Thieves. So that was, you know, that's a multiplayer. I enjoyed that game. It was good. It just got, for whatever reason, I know one day I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to play something else, and I just haven't been back to it. Like, you know, it's like I rebooted Space Engineers, and I was like, and I've been playing it ever since. I think I only took one small break when the Mass Effect Legendary Edition came out. Let's see, so we got that building. We got these guys we got to take care of. I played some Star Trek on for a bit, nothing with other people though, yeah. All right, I get this. Okay, so that's mine. Right, trying to start speaking in my videos, but don't have a mic. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things you gotta eventually end up biting the bullet on getting it, and you'll probably be really thankful when you do. I've gone through probably 3 different headsets because I play with a headset on. Just really, I mean, more to spare my wife from having to hear the grinder going. I know that's not everything that's in the ground there, but that works. Good. Guns, guns, guns. Let's get these guns taken care of. That's battery. There it is. Play Sea of Thieves on Xbox 360 when it first came out. Got bored of it pretty quick. I wanted more customizable ships. Let's gut it out. Let's didn't get very far. It was fun. Star Trek Online. It's not what it was. Yeah. Hold on just a second, guys. All right. Get the turret controller out here. You know what we might need to do? Because we're going to have at least 2 large grid batteries here. And we need to build a trailer to carry these things back. Nah, if we're gonna be flying buildings, we're gonna relocate buildings, we can probably just do the batteries at the same time. Okay. Fall. Go ahead and get this side. This one might fill us up. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Good. What type of mic do you have? Let's see. Oh, the headset that I have is from a knockoff company. I got it online. It's Bengu. I mean, it's a clone of other, of a popular style of headset, gaming headset and mic. Bengu, Bengoo, is the name of the fly-by-night company that made them. So they may not be around anymore, but not too bad. I do not have Star Trek Online. No, I do not. In fact, I want to say that since I got my new computer, I didn't install, the only games I have installed on my computer are Jedi Fallen Order Survivor, the new one, and Space Engineers. I still have my old PC set up and everything. It's still here. And actually, that's where I have Mom Bear's SpaceEngineers stuff set up, so I can do for when I was doing time lapse. I didn't even look in here, did I? Didn't. Oh. Probably wasn't very smart of me. Online SpaceEngineers, Vikings Rise. Is the Fallen Order sequel good? I've only played the first one. I have not finished playing it. I have. I've probably gotten through the first. I'm going to use the word chapter. Maybe the second chapter. I'm not sure. The reason I stopped playing was because I know the amount of time that it's going to take the way I play those games, the amount of the time that's going to be invested in playing that game. And at the time when I got it, it was, I wasn't going to have that kind of time to do that and do what do you call it, SpaceEngineers, which I was making videos for and everything. So. I don't understand why that is a red block. That should not be a red block. Oh, that's why. There was a plate underneath it. So, yeah, I stopped playing the sequel just because, and it hasn't happened yet, of course. It hasn't happened yet, but at some point I'm going to need I will need a break from playing SpaceEngineers or whatnot, or I'm going to be in, where I just have some free time that I want to do something different. And at that point, that'll be the perfect time to, jump back into it. The same sort of thing like when when the new Mass Effect game comes out. Let's see. Okay, so we got that. I think Bailey's over there. We are dug out over here. Yeah, we're good. We got our batteries there for the turrets. We may only have a couple of more buildings to go. So there's that one. We'll have to see what those are on the other side. Let's make sure we don't have any more this way. Okay. They're all next to each other. Okay. I've not played Halo 4 for sure. I can remember the last Halo game I played. It was ages ago. Yeah. Ages ago. window. What do we got in here? Woo, look at all that. Nothing crazy, but it's not nothing. That's for certain. I learned that in our other series. I'm telling you, man. Oh. In our Let's Make Contact series, I had to put, I've had to add, I didn't realize, but that shivering scavenger that we've got has like no, it doesn't have survival kit, it didn't have basic assembler, it didn't have a refinery, nothing. It didn't even have an O2H2 gen. It's really, really bare. Like, it is a bare bones. And I didn't realize that. And we kind of found ourselves stuck yesterday. And find some stuff. So off camera, I did last night. I was able to gather enough materials together from scavenging the abandoned house that we found, and then we had another abandoned settlement pop up down the way, kind of like this Bailey's Folly, and I was able to get over there and scavenge a bunch of stuff from there. That was not easy because there were turrets that I could not get to. So it was like I had to get in, get stuff, and then get out before getting shot with the turrets. So, but I got enough pieces to be able to put in a basic refinery, a basic assembler, and even an O2H2 gen because we were running low on hydrogen, which was going to make it difficult just for us to capture things or move around when, you know, when we finally were able to find a piece of land. But that wind tower built so that we could charge up the ship, which we were getting low on energy with. And again, had enough parts to, I made a little, you guys will get to see it the next time we stream that one. I made a little, just like a personal hover rover. I use hover rover. It's a little plane, basically. It's just enough to be able to fly around, save my hydrogen. Use that that battery we had stuck to the mag plate. So this is weird. So we got in here. I don't know if there's anything we can use in here. No, I'll take these. Yeah, pretty neat. I think there's stuff in there. That's why I want to see if we can. Hopefully I should have parts. I'm gonna feel really silly if I've already done this, which there is a possibility I have. Okay. Any Mass Effect videos or keep as personal entertainment? I'm not gonna say I'm not planning any Mass Effect videos, but chances are I would probably play it before I did a video series on it. Yeah, going around. Okay, I want to take a look at, so these UTC guys, we had that bounty thing yesterday in Let's Make Contact that turned out to be pretty wild, and we missed an opportunity here earlier in the first stream yesterday. So I really want to keep an eye out for these UTC ships, especially those space pirates that UTC has a bounty on. And I also want to see what these drones look like. It's kind of cool looking. Yeah. It could be feisty. Not bad though. That's the big one. I don't feel like these would be too hard to capture. Not going to be easy. I feel like they'd be too hard to capture. Just don't know what we would do with it, so we're not going to do it. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Not for hell, most of the games won't have. Yeah. Won't be online. It's 2050. Yeah. No worries, 1701. I appreciate you taking any time to stop by and chat. It's awesome. Didn't know you were doing engineering with salvage goods. Been meaning to try build a little hover vehicle. Yeah, and that's really what it is. I'm using flat modes because they don't take as many parts, so I got to be thrifty with the parts. I'm reusing the battery that we had on the mag plate. I finally painted it something other than pink, and then we've got and just it's just me on it, so it's like a large battery with flat modes. And here's the other thing: I put 2 large flat modes on it for lift. You do not need 2 large flat modes. You do not. One is fine. So make a bunch of skyscrapers. But yeah, it's that one. It turned into a challenge, which was good. I mean, that's what we wanted. In that playthrough, we want to have to do something different, you know, and same thing that like here, you know, it was really just so disappointing not to have anything spawn. And the funny thing is, it was when it actually spawned, when that abandoned house popped up, it's like, okay, we got to get down, because we were already at less than 50% fuel power wise, and because we're in Atmos. But it was like the moment we touched down and kind of set up camp to work on that abandoned house, it's like then we had other stuff spawn in. And just a little bit I was doing off camera yesterday, there was a ton of ships flying by. Search ships, Incon ships, and that's all stuff we can use too. So, you know, I didn't end up capturing any of them, but that's what it's there for. So, got a house up there. I got something else over here. Nope, wrong button. 57. So we got over there. We got that one. Yeah, what? You don't like the pink? No, I just didn't like that pink. Lift acceleration would have been his thing. Oh, I put myself... What was funny is the first time I actually hit the throttle to get off the ground on the thing, my camera view went from third person to inside the guts of an O2H2 gen. So it was like I lawn darted up into the O2 gen. 1701, hey, thank you again so much. I appreciate it. I definitely look forward to seeing you next time. You have a good night, get some rest, and have a good day. Sure, I got him. All of these guys, yeah. We just got that one. Why that one's not? Here, I'll fly over there real quick. This one's dug out, right? Yeah, we're dug out. Okay. Here is... Let's see, dig this one out. This one will be easier since it's higher out of the ground. Yeah, it was interesting. Definitely interesting. It's still the cargo ship. Go. I know that remote control is down there. Ridiculous. Get rid of that one. Oh. I'm kind of hoping though that now that we've kind of settled down in that little area, while we're waiting to charge up the ship, which is charging, maybe we'll get more spawns because we stopped. I still don't understand though. We really should be getting a lot more than what we were. I wish there was a clear explanation for that, but Just in case. Oh no. It was too close. Or, I mean, just too close. What am I banging on? There we go. Got it. All right. And I think we're out of the ground here. I don't think we've got anything in the ground. We know. We should be floating. All right. Let's get in. No, we'll drop this stuff off. I'm almost out of oxygen. That's not good. And I don't think we've got... Shoot. We need to come up with a plan. Drop. All right. Give me... Air vent. Where's the air vent? There we go. Should hopefully do it. Yep, there we go. Woohoo! Tell me I got no oxygen. There we go. Nice. All right. So we got a lot of stuff in here. Parts. That's nice. That's like a full rack. That's awesome. Same here. One girder. Let's see what else. Seat. Crazy. Oh, all right. Got all the stuff out of the lockers and containers. That's the big thing. We'll leave the equipment racks. Nice. Yep. We can definitely use this. thinking about maybe taking these habitat modules that we're cutting off and instead of like, say, doing the easy thing of, you know, just kind of setting them around our big office building or whatnot. Let's think about maybe like connecting them to the side of the building so they actually like stick out of the side of the building. But I'm not sure how I'd just it. Building this, and I guess this is what it comes down to. Building like a complex where you have multiple buildings and all that kind of stuff. Kind of like in the, I thought like the Lost Colony scenario. That city, that build was ridiculous. It was awesome, right? It was, I mean, it was just so well done. The city itself, which I forget the name of right now, but so good. The only problem with it is that you had to leave, you know, you had to leave the building to go see something else cool. It was, I guess that's the only way I know how to describe it. And since I played single player most of the time, it just wasn't as, it's not really as practical for me to build like a city or a town, village, you know what I mean. Yeah, it was really well done. That's good. That's good. One more. So I'm hoping with this field work, we might be getting some scenario type stuff in the field work update. I'm not entirely sure about that. I'm not totally in on Zero Legion's interpretation of the trailers and stuff. So I do agree that it was taken from a Frostbite scenario, like the buildings and stuff for the sense, but I don't know. I guess there's a part of me that says it's probably just used for the trailer stuff. It doesn't have to do with the new scenario or anything. Updated scenario. But who is this smuggler that's flying by? General Murphy. What a terrible looking ship. Yeah, this isn't a terrible looking ship. Just don't think right now I'm interested in going after it. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Got that side. This is the side I'm working on. So kind of the sneak peek I get to see when while the voxels re-render. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I just did a, like before starting the stream, I jumped on the workshop to see what kind of scenarios, new scenarios may have popped up, other stuff people have made. And I was taking a look at Kev's. It's a factorium. Scenario. Just wasn't what I you know what, I need to reach out to him and clarify, because I think there's another, he's got like a Frostworks something he's been working on also. That might be the one I'm thinking. Man. His factorium stuff is neat. It's just not something that's my cup of tea. Plenty of this underground. Try not to destroy blocks. We should be good with that. Yeah, it should be good. Let's see. We have. Okay. All right. Give me that stuff put away. We've pretty much got everything here. Guys, give me just a minute. I'm going to step away, take a short break, and I'll be back in just a minute. Back. Sorry about that. Tanya, I'm feeling it today. I'm washed out. I don't know if it's the PT or what, but hey, Butch, how you doing? Nope, stream's not over. Just needed to take a little break. I gotta get some more coffee because I am dragging right now. Let's see, speed mod. I think we're using the relative speed mod. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's relative speed mod. All right. I think we've covered everything. I think we've gotten everything here pretty much taken care of. So it is time for us to roll back to base. And then come back. To get some of this stuff. Stuff we want to move. So let me get my... I want to get our cargo containers kind of balanced out. I can't do that, can I? We got a lot of parts and we got some materials. That's nice. I think cargo container number 1 is the one at the rear. Okay, so I'm going to drop this stuff in there, and then I'm going to leave medium cargo container 3. Let's see how our suspension looks. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and head back to base. Hopefully not wreck. This is a pretty good jaunt, if I remember correctly, so it's better to go ahead and try to get up on the hilltops sooner rather than later, so let's try that. Whoa. Go. Keep an eye out. We got these kind of terraces I need to be mindful of. It'd be easier if we can get up to the hilltops and stay kind of along the ridge of these hills. Shattered, is that the author of the mod? Oh, we're creeping. We're creeping. Come on. Pick up a little more speed. A little more. Oh. We can do it. We can do it. There we go. Should be enough. I think we can get enough momentum going here. 17. Yeah. 22. Picking up some speed. Just again. I'll try to take a look in a minute and see if I can find out which relative speed mod it is we're looking at. Can't see. It's the sun. Be able to get. It's gonna be steep. Might be able to get there. I didn't realize we were moving at 33. We should be good. Yeah, I'll see if I'll have to do a look. I don't think I can do it from here right now. Make sure I'm not going to kill myself here. We're up to 50. Make life interesting. Slow down a little bit before the jumps. Oh, I can see our base from here. That's kind of cool. $60. Keep an eye out for the boulders. And the trees. Shoot. Ooh. Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Did not roll very well there. It's not good. Woo! I just barely got that one lined up. $72 meters a second. There we go. Well, this is taking a lot less time to get home than it took to get over there. I'll watch the bumps here. is that defense installation? Now we're gonna end up with a slow crawl. So, come on. Roll into it. There we go. We got Ladybug. Alright guys, hold on a minute. I'm getting a phone call to answer this. Sorry. Let's get back to it. We got, that's the ladybug. I don't know if I want to mess with the ladybug right now. Trying to think, could I really use the ladybug? I don't know. I'll let you guys. Let me know what you think. Should we go after the ladybug or not? Otherwise, we'll be heading over to try to airlift some of this stuff back over. I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen a ladybug. I know they're not that big, but I don't know what kind of loot we might get from them. Go slow this time. There we go. Well, at least my charging worked that time. Lights turned off and everything. Yeah. Inventory sweep. Get everything out of here. I think at most it's going to have, weapons-wise, the most it should have is, it's going to have interior turrets and, I think at most 2 Gatling turrets, I think. Do a quick refill here. On hydrogen. Up. There we go. Now we're not going to need to take a drill, so I can go ahead and drop that off. Gotta get a timer block on those doors. Let me drop. That's in the cockpit. Let's go. We'll check it out. $200. There we go. Said it's been a long time since I've seen a ladybug, so that will be me evening the playing field. There we go. They called in. Wasp Mark IIs. This should be rockets. 6. There we go. That's got rockets. No. Dadgummit. Shot me right in the face. That was good. Of course, now they're flying over this way. Let's go get my body. Still see the ladybug, but just hoping we're going to be able to get the... I had dampeners on. What the heck? Oh, bet I hit the wrong button. Bet I did. by me, right? Yeah, he did. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. It's a hornet. Ugh. Not like the hornets. The wasps should be hurt. What's that? What is behind me? Something else shooting at me? I guess the hornet was. Oh. I got I got his friend killed. Oh, he's got auto cannons. We gotta get rid of this quickly. Nope, not there. Nope. Goodbye. Did he crash? Almost. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I think we lost the ladybug, though. Yeah, we lost the ladybug. Okay. A hard dog fight. Get the gyro. That'll do it. Yeah. Okay. Well, the ladybug didn't work out, but drop these off. This one. Need another one of those pirate bounties. Get a tank. On hydro. Yeah, Martin, that was one of the things I was thinking. I know that it has NP. It will. I haven't seen. What's the word I'm looking for? I have not seen in the wild assert atmospheric thrusters. But even if it didn't have assert atmospheric thrusters, the thrusters it would have would be NPC thrusters, and those are better than vanilla. So, let's see. figure the Triton's going to be able to do the heavy lifting. Well, actually, to be fair, the Ward, the Lothian would be able to do the most heavy lifting. We should have... I know we have a limited amount of hydrogen in the Triton, so maybe we should use the Ward. Use the Ward Lothian to go pick that stuff up. What is that? Ember encounter? That would be kind of funny. I don't think either one of us would come out on the better end of that, though. You could set a reply on the doors itself to close the control panel. Oh, huh. To look at that. Usually what I'll do is I'll set up a timer block that just shuts the doors every 2 seconds. So when you go through, just doors are told to close every 2 seconds. So it's usually what we'll do. Evidently it's really hot outside. Inferno, it says down there. So I need to close some doors. Probably would not have been a bad idea for me to grab some components to make some mag plates. So that we could bring more than a few things back one trip. I think we'll still be okay. Just in case I missed anything. Nope. Not missed anything. Yeah, it is. It really is. This is what I should actually use to go over and take care of that Ember defensive. It's a defense installation. Which one's first? Sit down for a second here first. Plan put together. I think I gotta try to. Oh yeah. That's gonna be, I'm gonna say that's gonna be a game changer, because we're gonna be able to put the area that's underneath that void, you know, the engineering area that has been there the whole time.
Going nowhere fast,
I think what I want to do is I want to find a way to put we get a hold of one of those new Prototech reactors. Like, that's what I want to put there. And then we can put like jump drive or something up in that space. Whichever way it fits best. So okay, so let's see. What if I got parts up there? Use. If I replace the landing gear that was right here, that's going to give us 6 landing gear to work with. So I could technically pull 6 buildings. 2, 3, 4. Is that one dug out? Did I not dig that? What the heck? I thought I got all the turrets too. I guess I did not. Is this one dug out? There you go. Shoot. Did not dig this one out. Hopefully we've got some loot in here. Yeah, a little bit. At least I can make stuff if I need to make a landing gear. Oh, grinder. How about that? Okay. Maybe we'll have to come back and get that one. I guess it's really important to come back here during the day where you can see. One, two. I only thought there were 2 of the ball turrets over here. I guess there was more. And of course we got this. So that's 4 batteries. I mean, the batteries are going to be good. I think 0 is right about the fuel. For the proto-reactor being hydrogen or uranium, what's the chance that they will add a new fuel source? Yeah, I would not expect there to be a new fuel source. Yeah, I wouldn't. What is that? We got that cargo. We got another cargo ship. Need that pirate bounty. Come on. Give us that bounty. There's the ladybug. He should be... Why? That guy's not damaged at all. That's a different wasp. There it is. Yeah. This guy's here for. Okay. Alright. Let's see. And I'm going to need to get rid of this because this is just going to get in the way.
Warning. Please check inventory for extraneous tools.
I don't think I've got enough room to put landing gear right now. Yep, not yet. Okay, so we will go ahead and drop this stuff off up here. Mark, okay. Okay. I think what I can do is, that's a flat top, so that's going to be an easy one, but it's not really one that I can see us attaching to the side of our base building. These are the ones that I'm thinking can go off the sides. And then of course got the main building here. We'll be able to get 4. We might be able to get 5, but some of them are going to be more priority than the other. 1. That guy over there, 2. 3. 4. Possible. Okay. What's going on there? That one I'm going to leave on depressurizing. This is the one I'm going to... Right. Okay, assembler. Fall off. That's why. Hoping that's gonna be it. There. the way. Yep. Give me... Come on. Right. Need... Okay. Let's screw that. I'm just gonna shut that door. No more leaks, yay. Okay. This will keep us out of the harsh weather.
Where you're going, roads would have been preferable.
Come on. Move, move, move. Don't need to cook it. Depressurizing, yeah. Okay, I need to bring that back. I need to get that landing gear built. Please let there be enough. Should be able to put this down. Oh, that's crap. Man, those assemblers better not be. Oh, come on. Nothing else, we got that. You need to keep an eye on the hydrogen use here. One of these is auto lock. There we go. Actually, let's go ahead and make them all auto lock. Not used for parking. Why did I do that? Okay. Good to go there. I need to get out and plug this thing. No, just pushed me out. Is anything in there? There we go. That's not true. It is possible. Absolutely possible. Of course, I don't have a drill, so I can't. Just dumb. I should have brought my drill. No reason why this shouldn't be convertible. The reason why that shouldn't. I'll try one of these other buildings. See if we can get it. Really gotta watch the gas. Make sure that we're not. If this one will switch, should convert. Oh, won't let me. Wonder why. There's no reason why it shouldn't. There's really no reason why it shouldn't. At all. Oh, what do you guys thought? Relative speed. Can you build a drill? Attach to the building and drill that way? I could. I don't think I've failed to get all the voxels. I think I've got them. Just don't. So we're going to pass through the blocks and see if we can identify any voxels that are inside, and I'm not seeing any. Okay. Battery. Not seeing any voxels inside the battery. Don't see anything there. Sometimes I have run across some grids that spawn and like for whatever reason they cannot be converted to the point where they will sometimes they'll revert back to stations like when you reload the game, like when you know. So don't I'm not sure. There are no voxels. It doesn't appear there are any voxels at all in there. It's an IMDC Protos Corvette. This is one of the factions that I added. It's pretty cool looking. That's kind of old school IMDC. Pretty neat. I want to take a look at factions real quick. I don't know why I can't. Set piece with those guys. Yeah, it was a nice Corvette. I hadn't thought about restarting or reloading. Possibility. Those guys. That's all right. MDC. Oh, why I forgot the name of the faction. MDC. We're actually in good. We're in good relations with them, so we're definitely not messing with them right now. So, let me try something, just to try something different here. Okay, so we don't have ship resting on this guy again. Again, this should not make any difference at all. Info, convert ship. Nope. See, just making sure I had something attached to it wasn't interfering with it. There is another way I could do it, but I think we'll save that for as a last resort. I can always take quick blueprints of them. And what we can do is copy and paste them. And you just turn on the admin tools or creative mode for just a second to basically paste in a version of this, you know, a copy of this, and then once it's in, then we delete this one. So it's not like we're doubling the amount of resources we're getting. We're just replacing a broken one with a working one. So possibly do that. But let me see. We're at 2:37. I know I've had a couple breaks, but I think I may. I think this might be a good place for us to stop. And like I said, being tired, and I still have. For those of you that I don't know if any of you heard the very intro of this stream, I accidentally call it our channel DADBEAR DIY instead of DADBEAR.Downtime, and that's because I do have to finish a project for the other channel that hopefully will not take too long. But with the way I'm feeling today, I'm not totally confident that'll be the case. So, yeah, I'll see if what I'll plan on doing. Oh, see, there's an IMDC Admiral. Is saying, where is he at? Dangerous fleet encounter over there. Weird. Anyway, I'll later today I'll just pull the game up and I'll reload it. You know, I'll start the game and see if this is just a glitch. You know, because if they convert to a ship status, then it was just a glitch. Otherwise, I feel it's that characteristic I've found occasionally previous playthroughs where ships, like ships that we find from wrecks, some of the wreck detector pings, even though it's a ship, like if we manage to excavate, you know, a ship that's, say, stuck in the ground and bring it back to life where it's a functioning ship, sometimes when you come back to the game, like after you've saved and exit, gotten out of the game, and you come back, when you come back in, it's back to a station status. And sometimes it will not switch over. It absolutely will not switch over. So, yeah, I'll do it. I'll test it. I'll test it tonight. Like I said, I'll pull the game. I'll fire the game up again and do a quick test to see if they switch over to ship configuration from station configuration. So, like I said, the idea is we're going to take these, like the habitat modules, we're going to take these, we're going to attach those to our base and kind of expand our base that way, and then we'll fix them up, get them all repaired and everything. And then we'll have cleared this off of the map. Hopefully we'll get some UTC bounties. I would love to get some UTC bounties, get some new grids in the game, some stuff to get some blueprints of. We're going to come back over with the helicopter. We're going to get the batteries from here. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. All right. So that's what we'll plan. We'll call it a day today. So I'll get probably sit rest for a little bit before going in the process of changing a window regulator on a car, and discovered it was not just the window regulator that had an issue. So I got that replacement part, second replacement part. So I'm going to be putting that in today. Hopefully that takes care of that, and we won't be working on that car anymore. So, but anyway, thanks guys for stopping by. You're awesome. Thanks for the chat activity. Really appreciate it. Morbin, as always. Butch 1701. While you're here, thank you so much. Everybody that checks out the video. I can't say it enough how much I appreciate you guys taking some of your valuable time to spend it with us playing a game I like. So, if you like the video, do all that YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, notify. You know, leave comments, suggestions, that kind of things, and we'll go from there. So, slowly but surely, right? That's how it tends to work with us in this game. But, you guys have been awesome. Thanks for coming along with me. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And always, always be safe. Remember, close your visor. Don't forget your dampeners. And I'll see you.